Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. Today we're going to be discussing Albus Dumbledore and the patriarch of the Malfoy clan, Lucius. More specifically, we're going to be addressing why Dumbledore failed to recognize Lucius Malfoy's Death Eater status. If we look at the actions and behaviours of Lucius Malfoy in the books and films, it's almost impossible to ignore the red flags. He was highly intolerant of muggles, muggle-borns. He was a huge advocate for blood purity, and he was extremely outspoken. And what do the Death Eaters advocate? Why, all of these same things, of course. Death Eaters were the worst kinds of dark witches and wizards, followers of Lord Voldemort, who obeyed his bidding in an effort to cleanse the wizarding world of anyone or anything that wasn't deemed pure. Lucius also only narrowly avoided imprisonment following the First Wizarding War, dodging that bullet by claiming that he'd been acting under the Imperius Curse. To not be able to recognize that Lucius Malfoy was a bad egg, to me, seems impossible. So how did arguably the wisest wizard in Harry Potter miss that Lucius was a Death Eater? Or did he? After the Chamber of Secrets, it became clear to Dumbledore that Lucius Malfoy was behind opening the Chamber of Secrets. In subsequent years, he also discovered that Tom Riddle's diary was one of Voldemort's Horcruxes. Given this pattern of behavior, why wouldn't Dumbledore be able to piece together that Lucius was a Death Eater? In the following passage, Lucius is confronted about giving Ginny the diary, and it's here that Dumbledore admits to him that he'd never be able to prove that Lucius did anything. "Because you gave it to her," said Harry, in Flourish and Blots. "You picked up her old Transfiguration book and slipped the diary inside it, didn't you?" He saw Mr. Malfoy's white hands clench and unclench. "Prove it," he hissed. "Oh, no one will be able to do that," said Dumbledore, smiling at Harry. "Not now Riddle has vanished from the book. On the other hand, I would advise you, Lucius, not to go giving out any more of Lord Voldemort's old school things. If any more of them find their way into innocent hands, I think Arthur Weasley, for one, will make sure they are traced back to you." It's not that Dumbledore didn't realize Lucius was a Death Eater. He just knew that he didn't have hard evidence against him. Dumbledore is cool, calm, and collected, and he's better than pointing a finger at someone without thinking it through, even if he was certain of his suspicions. After the Chamber of Secrets, there still wasn't really any ground to stand on when it came to making that sort of an accusation. The diary was not proven to be a Horcrux, and there was no proven connection to Lucius. Furthermore, if Dumbledore had accused Lucius, Ginny and Harry's testimonies wouldn't have been very valuable. The words of Hogwarts students against a rich, powerful, influential Ministry of Magic employee would have been worth very little, and the accusations waged against him in the First Wizarding War wouldn't have played any role either, as he was already acquitted of those charges. At the end of the day, you always need to be able to prove your case. And if it wasn't clear enough already that Dumbledore was aware of Lucius's Death Eater status, he confirms this in his copy of Tales of Beedle the Bard. This exchange marked the beginning of Mr. Malfoy's long campaign to have me removed from my post as headmaster of Hogwarts, and of mine to have him removed from his position as Lord Voldemort's favourite Death Eater. And that's it for this video. If you enjoy the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.